Start taking our seats, please, and we can start.
Hey. Oh, yes, sir. We got you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just really excited. I know, me too. Excited for you.
Firstly,
Just walk in. I won them yesterday.
Good morning and welcome, everyone. I'm Robert Dodd. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Corpus Christi. Thank you for joining us this morning to celebrate the improvements and enhancements at the Cole Park Skate Park. I would like to introduce the Honorable Mayor Paulette Guajardo.
okay. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing? Good. It's a beautiful day. We're going to get to them in just a minute. I hear you behind me. So today we are celebrating the completion of the repairs and enhancements to the Cole Park Skate Park. So before we start, I'd like to recognize some of our councilmen and dignitaries that are in attendance. We have Councilman at Large Mike Pusley. Mike, please stand. Thank you. We have District Councilman 2, Ben Molina, with us. District Councilman 3, Roland Barrera. And then we have Alyssa Mejia. She is our Parks and Rec Advisory. She's on the committee. Actually, she's the chair. Where are you, Alyssa? There you are. Our project manager, Willie Rivera. Where are you, Willie? There you are. James Gurley from Gurley Contracting. James, thank you for being here. And Victor Acosta Hansen Engineering. Victor, where are you? Way back there. Victor, come on up. Wonderful. So this project began in the spring of 2022, shortly after the completion of the beautiful, iconic Cole Park Pier. Cole Park is a regional park with amenities that encourage residents and tourists to take advantage of the scenic views, to play outdoors and be outdoors. The skate park opened in 2008, and it's a very popular and has been a very popular skating community among the skating community because of its large bowl and its smaller bowl or mini ramp combo for various skill levels of skating. So I've met with local skateboarders, and I understand that their love of the sport and how they would like to see skate parks and the sport itself expand here in our community. Skateboarding is one of the fastest growing sports that is estimated to have been born in the late 1940s or early 50s when surfers in California wanted something to do while the waves were flat. That's how it all came about. I think I should have checked this with Adam, but I Googled this and thought, how did skateboards come about? And you know, I want to thank Benjamin's over there, guys, for being here. Benjamin's is awesome. Thank you for being here. That's right. And of course, our skaters behind me. Because it's, you know, again, this is a sport that's come a very, very long way. I worked at Benjamin's back in 87, 88. And I remember selling, well, I didn't sell the skateboards, but Benjamin sold skateboards. And it was the coolest thing, skateboards and surfboards, of course. And so it's so cool to see that this sport, it truly is expanding. And it is a sport. You know, you don't necessarily see it. I'm very grateful to Adam. I texted him yesterday because I said, thank you for coming to council, I don't know, a couple months ago probably, when we had announced we were going to do these repairs. Because we tend to forget about the sports that aren't right in front of us. You know, basketball, football, soccer, all of that is very important. But those are the ones that are very much within in the schools, right? Those are what all the kids play. But there is skateboarding, and there's, you know, the BMX biking, and many other sports that aren't necessarily in front of us. So I wanted to thank Adam, who's here today with us, yes, for bringing this really to our attention, and he's really educated the council on the importance of it, which is why I thought I've got to look this up. I mean, it was just a cool thing when I was growing up to be able to sell skateboards, but it is a sport, and you could see that by these guys behind me. So thank you very much for that, Adam, and we thank our skateboarders for keeping it alive, and we thank our surfers who started the whole thing back in the 40s and 50s. So I want you all to know that the city is committed to continuing to enhance our parks, and we look forward to the new skate park that is scheduled for construction at West Guth Park in 2023. That's right. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the fact that we are still in the process of reimagining the very park you are sitting on today, Cole Park. We are working on a master plan. One day, we are all going to be back here under this very tent, and we are going to be celebrating a reimagined Cole Park for all of us to enjoy. And that is a big deal. A master plan sounds like just something on paper. It is a plan to implement, to say, how can we better a park? How can we do that for our children, for our skaters, for, you know, everyone in this community? So I'm very happy to leave you with that. Splash Pad's going to be included in that master plan as well. And so anyway, thank you all for being here. We truly appreciate it. It is a new day in Corpus Christi, and we truly, truly are celebrating a new chapter in Corpus Christi. So with that, I'm going to invite City Manager Peter Zanoni to please come forward to share a few words with us as well. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Yes. How's that sun doing? In that front row, right? Hey, on the approach this morning, I saw the skaters behind me. I don't know if they can hear me. But part of today is to celebrate them, the youth in our city, because this skate park is really for them, to keep them here and to make them part of this community. And we may think they're not engaged with city or city hall or what happens here, but I was wondering why they were all here. You know, I'm like... I went up this morning to take a picture with them. I said, how'd you guys find out about this? Did we invite you? And one kid next to me said, no, we know what's going on. We knew it was time to come and celebrate the grand opening of this park. So that's a great reminder that we do these things not to be here for photo ops or to be here as adults, but to be here to help our children stay here in our community and enjoy this great community of Corpus Christi in many ways. And this is one of them. Having a premier skate park for them to use, to enjoy, to get outside. You know, I have 3 boys, and I think all 3 of them skate, but in particular one does, Tanner, my oldest son. And often we would come down here when it was open, and often it was at night because it was after work. But it's a great facility, and the kids really enjoy it. People of all ages really enjoy the park, and so we're glad to be here today to commemorate its reopening. As the mayor mentioned, it's not because we're just doing it, it's because our city council, our mayor and city council care. There's a almost $350,000 investment that happened right behind me. We want to thank those companies for making it happen, and thank our teams, our engineering team and our parks team for making it a reality. The Cole Park Skate Park is one feature on this beautiful, what we call a regional park or a destination park. And when I try to explain to the community about our great assets and our great new day in Corpus Christi, a great example of that is to my right, Cole Park Pier. And I challenge anybody to go on that pier pretty much any time of day, and it's going to look almost the same way it did when we first opened it. That's because we have a great maintenance plan, and we put more money in the budget to maintain it. That it's pressure washed daily, things are working, lights are replaced. If there's vandalism, it's quickly eradicated. So we have a new day in maintaining our equipment, our parks, our facilities in Corpus Christi, so that they're here for many generations to enjoy. We're glad we're here for the skate park dedication. As the mayor said, this park has a master plan that we're presenting to City Council next week. Many of the council members were involved in its design and development. It was done by a local firm. We want to thank Levy Dykema for their work that they did. We did it because a splash pad's coming. I think it's going to be right around here, guys, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, back up over there. So that was something we included in the budget with Councilman Ben Molina's advocacy. That's yet another feature. My goal as city manager is very much like the council's, which is we want our families to enjoy parks all day long, the whole day. And so when you have numerous amenities, a skate park, a splash pad, a fishing pier, a place to barbecue, a playground, you could spend the whole day here. And guess what? It's free. There's no admission charge. So hardworking families in our city of all ages can enjoy great amenities like this across our city. So next Tuesday at City Council is when we'll be presenting the master plan for council's adoption. We encourage you all to get involved and check it out. It's really beautiful. Levy Dykema has done a great job. Also, in our 2022 bond program that is on the ballot now with early voting and November 8th during the day of voting, this park has $1.125 million to replace the playground behind you all. It's reached its useful life. The fall zone is not that safe anymore. So a beautiful new playground is coming for yet another amenity to this great park. So with that, I also want to say, the mayor said it's a new day. I think it's a new day in our communications era too. Usually we give out things like cookies and water, but I was surprised at the table today, the giveaways is this, a nice skateboard. Right, so if you haven't got one, go over and get one before they're all gone. With that, I'm going to invite up Councilman Ben Molina, and as he comes up, we have proponents and people that remind us of things constantly, but I must say, Councilman Molina was reminding the heck out of us on this one to say, when's it going to get done, guys? Yeah. So he's been a very strong advocate of this, very much as he was for the pier. We want to thank him for his commitment to this community. Councilman, and you have 4 years of service? 6. Okay. It's no wonder he's leaving. 6 years of service. So we want to thank him for what he's done for City Council District 2, but really for the whole community, and especially here today for being a strong advocate for this skate park and the pier as well. So with that, we'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Pete.
Yeah, thanks, Councilman.
Well, good morning, everybody. Ben Molina, your friendly neighborhood councilman for the next couple of months. And the reason I had kept bugging Peter, and he'll tell you, I had bugged him and bugged him and bugged him about this park. Well, my daughter, 11 years old, she's into skateboarding, and every week she's asking me, when is the skate park opening? And so when I told her it's this week, she got ecstatic. So she's really excited to come out here. And that's really the reason why we make these types of investments, because families are important. It's important that we have our kids come out, enjoy what the city has to offer. And our role here as council members is to be stewards, work with the city manager, and make sure that we have not just plans in place to take care of what we got, but what can we improve on. And although I only have a few months left as my term on the city council is ending, I'm charging my colleagues here. There's still a lot more to do here, not just here at Cole Park, but throughout the entire city. As the mayor and the city manager had mentioned, we have a splash pad coming. We're also working on the master plan for the entire park, which has never been done here before. One thing that we need to look out for next, we have a beautiful new skate park here, but we need some artwork in there. So we need to find funding to have a muralist come in and start making this beautiful skate park even more better and make it that more inviting. And really, guys, this is all for you. We've made this investment so that you can come out and enjoy what we have to offer here. And I'm going to charge you guys. Help us take care of it. Look out for it. Treat it as if it was your own, because it is yours. Take that ownership. And with your help, we can help extend the life of this skate park for many, many years to come, and for many more kids to enjoy it. So I hope you guys have fun and enjoy it. Thank you all. And thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you for coming out today. We want to know that we know that skateboarders have anxiously been waiting for this project to be completed, and I know it will continue to be as popular as ever. At this time, I would like for our officials and our stakeholders and our representatives, please come forward and join us in our ribbon cutting. Just right here.
Cell phone.
Bring your ribbon over here.
Well, a little bit, no, a little longer, Gabby, so everybody can get one over there. Yeah, right. A little bit more. There you go.
Okay. One more for the owner girlie.
Okay, let's move it out. Y'all move it out a little bit. You got it? Okay. Robert.
Alyssa,
Yeah, Elizabeth. And she's got her gear on.
let's lower it a little bit.
Okay, first let's count down, Lisa.
Okay. 3.
Hold on.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.